It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. There's the whistle, and here we go. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
That's played into space. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sancho. And Fernandez. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Marquinhos. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's onto this. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
He's gone forward. Rafinha is herring after that one. James. Back into the middle. Pedro Neto. There's a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Sancho. Shot at goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Palmer makes the interception. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Madueke puts a cross in. Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he finish? Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the shot! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Real chance! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 34 minutes is number 18.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Caicedo. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Caicedo. He shifted it to the flank. Sancho in acres of space out wide. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. Header! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
2 added minutes
Marquinhos.
has been indicated.
That looks a good ball through. There's the shot! Superb goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Arsenal, number 7, Upamecano.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Arsenal come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. And the keeper's got it again. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. Nicely aimed pass. Sancho. Just eases him off the ball.
Attendance for this match was
So we've reached the hour mark.
70,987.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, they could break here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might...
It's Drogba! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution on the field, number 7, Pedro
So time for
Nacho.
change.
Coming
And this
on
one
to
has been on the
replace
cards
him
for a
is
little while.
Well, he's someone
15,
renowned for his pace and those
Edson.
darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Substitution on the field, number 19, Jadon Sancho.
Rafinha,
Number 11,
Marquinhos,
Madueke. Coming on the field, number 18, Nkunku. Number
Messi going
55,
face-to-face with his great rival. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Played towards the other side. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Batistuta. Vitinha. Nkunku. Palmer. He's through here. Cucurella picks it up out wide. Terrific header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
There will be
Added
3
time
minutes
going up
added
here,
time.
it's 3 minutes. Nkunku. Now the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that is that. So the perfect end to the season, the feel-good culmination around which the supporters can gather with appreciation. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, we're effectively seeing the culmination of all the work you put in for a whole campaign. I really appreciate the fact that both sides, despite the end-of-term feeling, went at each other as if it were day one, and in my mind, it was